I'm going to make an analogy that compares my life to a cake. And there are many ingredients that go into making a cake, just as there are many people, events, and relationships that make up a life. Some of the main ingredients that make up a cake are like baking soda, flour, sugar, eggs, vanilla, and milk. Alone, some of these ingredients taste very horrible and aren't very good at all. And like baking soda and vanilla, for example, are some of those. And in life, sometimes we have certain occurrences that are also hard to tolerate alone. One of these events in my life was the sudden death of my great-grandmother. It was very hard to accept, but over time, and with help from my family and friends, the pain had lessened. And after a while, I realized that this helped me to see how valuable life is and that I shouldn't take it for granted. I would say this was a major turning point in my life. Some other parts of the cake batter, though, can stand on their own and taste pretty good. Two of these would be sugar and milk. These are two of my favorite ones. I would say these are comparable to good friends and happy times. I don't have just one best friend, really. I have a lot of friends who I consider to be really close friends. I've spent my whole life here in Searcy and have been friends with most of them since kindergarten. And this year I'm a senior at the high school, and I'm really looking forward to this year and having some great times with my friends. Most of my good friends play sports just like I do. And so I play tennis, basketball, and soccer for the high school team. And so I get to hang out with them on the field and stuff. And this will probably be my last year with some of them because we're all going to go our separate ways. And I think I'm going to attend the University of Arkansas this year. And that's going to be exciting next fall. I think the most important ingredient in the cake batter, though, is eggs. Eggs hold the cake batter together. I think they would be comparable to family, and my family is the most important thing to me. They help me hold everything together. I have a very close-knit family composed of my mom, dad, older sister, and my grandparents also. And another main way I think life is comparable to a cake is in the mixing. If you don't stir the batter enough, you end up with lumps. Lumps can make your cake turn out badly. However, if you don't rush and really beat the batter and work out the lumps, the batter turns out silky smooth and delicious. It's the same with life. It deals us some lumps sometimes, and it requires hard work to overcome some of these. Finally, it's time for the baking. If you don't preheat the oven, my mom says, the cake won't turn out as well. I think that's kind of like life too. Your parents spend 18 years preheating and preparing you to face the world. And if they're patient and let the cake rise and bake the entire time, you'll get a better result. So ultimately, cake and life have a lot of things in common. Cake, like life, have ingredients and some not so great alone, but in the combination with all the others makes for a delicious batter that with effort can be worked into perfection.